Alright, so now we are crossing over from the branch to the incline and siding here. Oops. Because what we need to do is run this locomotive around the front of our local, so the local can cut its power and then leave the cars for us to switch out. So we'll park there. What we need now from the local is to pull forward to cut its power. But now that I think about this, we actually need to run this guy back further, because what we have to do is pull the train all the way through, because it's on the incline here. If we cut the power right now, the cars will slide down the slope. So we need to run this guy all the way out around the loop, around the town, and then back up, or pull the power off and drop them somewhere over there, and then we'll attach our GP15 over here. So what we'll do right now, oops, we'll want to run him onto this short section of track right there. We'll park, and then after we throw the switch there, and here we'll pull through with our local. So select him. So we need to pull this guy around the town, cut the power, and then, oh, lost the rear of our train. So we'll run him around, and then we will back up. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so we'll stop right here in order to cut the power and pull them off into the siding. Then what we'll do is attach our locomotive there and hook up to the train. So I gotta run over there, uncouple, and then we'll run the locomotive onto this long cross section here. So you can see, I'll explain it better. We'll cut the power here, run this guy, park him here, and then we'll throw the switch and have our switcher hook up to the train, and we'll push them back out onto the branch line and switch all the cars. So now that we're unhooked here, park. I'll pull forward. Alright, so we threw that switch now, parked that locomotive behind the buildings there. Now we have our switcher, which we will run forward. Probably have to couple up over there. And then we will run all the cars back, so a second. Alright, so now we're hooked up. We can push our train forward here. The switch. Then we'll run 1 to 2 cars at a time into the industrial area. We don't have any cars to switch at the gravel company because those were all outbound cars, so we'll make sure that cars run through here as they should. Some of these wheel sets are out of gauge, and they like to skip on this switch for some reason. So now you can see all the flaws on the layout and what I need to fix, but I'll get that done at some point probably. So we got our locomotive, and now just gotta get past this point here. We'll throw the switch over here. Alright, so now we'll park, throw us into reverse, and then I'll cut these first two, pull the second part of the train back. So, we'll see if these cars run together. They might want to overhang a bunch and pull each other off the track, but we'll push them back anyway. The track's a little dirty there. So I gotta throw that switch. Make sure that's all good. All the other switches are thrown except for right here. Gotta throw that guy, push into position, and now we will, sorry about that, we will run back now, moving forward. So let's see if the cars make it. Well, there's the first truck. Yeah, there's a little derailment action there. I just have to guide these cars in. I don't want to kill each other. Alright, but we got the rest through, it's just the first truck there. And now we can drop our cars off back there. So we'll run across the road there. And, locomotive doesn't want to stay on. This switch is really weird. It's kind of finicky. Right. There's just enough room back there to park these two 61-foot long cars. So we'll walk over there. We'll cut them off. As you can see, we have a little extra space there before we get to the crossing here. Alright, so now we're all cut. We'll run the locomotive now out of here. And we'll pull the next few cars in. It's pretty simple now. We just got to drop off the two grain cars. We can do these in a set of 3. As you can see here, we have the box car and 2 grain cars. But the grain cars, I guess right now they're acting as cement cars because that's a cement plant. But right now we just have to drop them off in that siding. Those don't have to go through the curve there. So we can just drop those off and then drop off the box car. Then we will pull the bulkhead flat car out and park that car in the lumber facility. So now we, out of the industrial area again, we'll throw ourselves into forward and pull out here. Gotta grab these cars, pull them forward and cut them. And then the last part of this, all we have to do is attach our dash 8. Actually, we have to run around the train. First we have to attach, pull the train back, and then run around and pick it up. Then we can just pull out, and the job for the day is done. So, couple here, there we go. 2 McHenry couplers, which is good. They like each other. And now, sorry about that. It's kind of jerky. We'll pull out And we'll park here in just a second. Oh, sorry. Just gotta park so we have enough clearance, but we don't want to go too far to get that car, so pull a little bit more. Track's a little dirty. So we can actually pull all the way through and just park that car right near the switch. So we'll pull out there, and that guy, that's probably a little close, we'll have to push forward here. There we go. And now we can just cut this car and pull back even more. Past the switch here. And then we will throw the switch. Now these first two cars, they're gonna go here. So we drop there and push forward. I assume these guys will go through the switch pretty flawlessly. There we go. Sorry, we're going over the diamond there. So we had a little cutout. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Track's dirty right there. I must have missed that right at the crossing. But you can see rolling back. We'll actually push these guys further than they probably need to go. But there we go. Oh. Oops. Somehow hit the wrong button. So we'll pull back. Apologize about that. Alright. Now I'll just cut here. Pull out. Now we've just got the boxcar. We'll drop it at the facility here. Let me just come back here. Alright, so now we'll just park right there. So we go a little further. Alright, now we can throw the switch. And this switch, and then we'll come right down here. So throw them in forward position. Ah, jeez. I was doing some heavy cleaning on the track earlier, and I think some dust came up and got on the track, which is kind of counterproductive, but that's okay. I'll clean that later. Oh, I got a 5 mile/hour speed limit here. And we'll stop at bait 2 here, I think. So, just right there. Let's pull. Alright, perfect. Stopped right where we needed to. Now we will uncouple locomotive in reverse and pull out. Alright, so now we're out. Throw this switch again. Come forward. Oops, that was kind of... Car kept rolling. Alright, reverse. And this is the final car, so I'll do this really quick and then we will get our local going again. So now we got that, we're gonna push forward, and then what we want to do is drop our car off in the facility there. So we want to throw this switch in the right position, and then just pull forward. This car is pretty light, so it has a tendency to derail in sharp turnouts. Probably better in wider turnouts that you might use on the main line, but in the industrial area, those don't really exist. So, oh geez, yeah, this car just doesn't like being back here. So we'll couple up again. Push forward. Oh. Did it skip that turnout? I forgot to turn it. Switch it. My bad. Sorry about that. Ah. So dirty back here. I don't know why. It was working fine earlier. Alright, so we'll actually just keep it. Couplers are in neutral position almost. We'll just push back now. Oops, my bad. So I'll put the camera down here. Get a cool view coming in. Alright, so almost done here. Probably going faster than we should. I just don't want to get caught. Alright, now we'll reverse. We'll do that, and I'll pull out. And that is it for the switch job. So we will just park our switcher on this curve here for now. That seems good. We'll move them later. Turn off the lights. And now we go over to 551. So let's go work with the local now. Alright, so what we got to do here is actually pull forward so we can pull the train back, because we're going to do a runaround operation here. So we can get the locomotive on the head end of the train to pull out. There's actually, oh, sorry. Alright, there we go. So we just gotta pull back a bit. So we can clear over there. And really, the other way I could have done it was keep the locomotive on that end and go through the reverse track to get it running in the right direction, because there's actually no way on that end to pull up the incline here. But since it's going to nowhere, we're just gonna, for now, throw the locomotive on the front. So we'll throw this switch to get it prepared and cut the locomotive up here. Oh, and then throw the switch there, which is number 8. So that's thrown. Now we've got to back our locomotive up, and we'll pull around that outside track and then back in to hook up to the front of our train there. Zoom in a bit there. I gotta flip switch number 8 again, and we will move in the right direction. derailed there. Alright, so now that we're stopped in the middle of the intersection, because I like disrupting traffic, I find it enjoyable, we will finally back up and hook up to our train, and then we will be done for this operating session. So sweet. So that's about it. I think that's all that we did. Now we have our, you can see we have our train made up right here, with our Dash 8 on the lead, as well as all the other cars that it brought in, distributed through the industries. We have the box car there, our bulkhead flat car there, 2 wood chip gondolas, and 2 stand-in cement cars, or covered hoppers. And now we have a 9-car local to pull out. So that's a typical day, I guess, on the branch here, this BNSF branch. I haven't really named it yet. But that's kind of what you'll see with local action and switch jobs. So hopefully you enjoyed. I apologize it was so long. I just kind of documented the whole process. So I'm sure it was boring in some parts, but I hope you skipped around to just see what you wanted to see. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do. So I split this up into 2 parts, as you saw, and I really just started this as a video to do for the 1-year anniversary of starting this channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. I'll have more updates and stuff coming. I have 2 locomotives coming on Thursday and Friday of this week, so I don't know when this will be uploaded, but hopefully by then I will have them and I'll have a video posted to those. So again, thanks for watching, and look for more videos soon.